I came home shaking, and she made the whole street tremble. It was just a Thursday. School ended. I walked home alone like I always did. Backpack swinging, sun still out, safe, or so I thought. A few blocks from home, I passed a group of 15-year-old boys outside the corner store. At first, they were just laughing, talking, nothing strange. Then one stepped in front of me, then another. Before I knew it, they'd surrounded me. I tried to push past. One of them grabbed my backpack. Another leaned in and whispered something disgusting. They laughed every time I flinched. One gave me a shove from behind just hard enough to knock me off balance. Their voices got louder, filthier. I froze. Then from across the street, a college-aged guy on a bike yelled at them to back off. It distracted them just long enough for me to run. I didn't stop, even after I tripped and hit the mud near someone's garden, scraping my knee, tearing my sleeve. I just kept running until I burst through the front door of my house, gasping, shaking. My mom was in the kitchen. When she saw me, she didn't ask questions. She didn't push. She cleaned me up, gave me juice, sat beside me. Hours passed. When dinner came, she brought it to my room and sat next to me again. And then she asked gently, "Do you want to tell me what happened?" Once I started, I couldn't stop. Through broken sobs, I told her everything. What they said, what they did, what they meant. She listened, eyes locked on mine, asking only one thing. "Did you recognize any of them?" I nodded. Two of them. She stood, grabbed her keys, and called for my older brother. He came from the garage, wiping grease off his hands, asking what was going on. I told him, voice barely steady. He clenched his jaw but didn't say a word. Mom just said, "Let's go." We drove to the first boy's house. She knocked like she owned the place. When his mom answered, my mom told her what her son did. She rolled her eyes, told us I was probably making it up, that boys will be boys, that I must have misunderstood. When she started shouting, calling me names, my mom didn't flinch. "You've got until tonight," she said calmly, "to bring your son and husband outside, or I go to every police station in the city tomorrow." 2 hours later, they came out. The dad looked confused. The boy said nothing. My mom turned to me. "Is this the boy?" I nodded. "Slap him," she said. I froze. My hands trembled. "Now." So I did, lightly, tearfully. Then she stepped forward and slapped him hard. The dad moved, saying that was enough. My mom didn't yell. She just turned, took off her sandal, and smacked him too. "You forgot to raise your son," she said, "so I'll help." And that still wasn't the end. Later that night, my brother left the house without a word. 20 minutes later, he returned with the second boy, dragged him up to our porch in just his socks. My mom sat him down in our living room and said nothing, just stared at him while he cried and begged to go home. When he stopped, she asked, "Names?" All of them. By the end of that weekend, we had every single one. Some got grounded, some were kicked off sports teams, one had to move out of the neighborhood entirely. Now, I don't think about that street much anymore, but every time someone asks me where I get my strength from, I just smile and say, my mother.